have finished going through this sketchbook one time, and in case you're new, I have been sharing videos as I work through this book. The series is called Sketchbook Meanderings, and I send it out with my main memo under Behind the Art. So I'm just going to get started. And I did pull out a couple different types of brushes. You know, I have my standard rounds. Rounds are my favorites, but I went with a bright and a fan as well. And we'll see, you know, if I get to the fan. But for right now, the bright feels like it's what I need. Then I think that I want to connect these two frames. So I'm going to go around this one. Then here we go. I want to mix up a little bit. Well, I was using it the other day in here. It's kind of this olivey green, and or just a bright green. I want the dress to be that color. So I'm going to take this Veronese green, and this is a color that I don't really like on its own right now, at least the way I've been using it. But I love it mixed with other colors, which color mixing is just fun anyway. And it's something that I never used to do a lot, but I do it a lot more now. And that's just a gorgeous, gorgeous green. And I think it's going to be really pretty. Next to these guys. And I'm going to let the bright do its kind of messy thing here, twirling it around. I'm not going to pay so much attention to what's down right now. Because that can always be sculpted again, or redrawn. And one thing I've learned during this 100 days is how much I love overdrawing in the meshing of paint and drawing tools, and not knowing like which one came first. I really love that. And this green just really zings against the background. Now, while I've got some left, I want to come to this page too. And I'm going to tone it down, tone the green down a little bit by adding, actually, I should just add a little bit of red to it. This is really like a pyrrole red. It's kind of like an orangey red. That's my favorite red. And now you really get a great olivey green. I'm going to put some over here just because it's always nice to have a little bit of difference in places, even if it's the same hue. Okay, so over here, and I love that this is all light and this is different, but I want to pull back the difference a little bit. I do want to scooch a little bit of this green up here. And I know you can't see all of my hand, but my hand's way back here on the brush. And now I'm just gonna, even though I really like that, I'm just gonna mess it up a little bit with some green. Okay, let me move these. So I think I want to clean that off. Let's see. I feel like I want to put a little bit of this yellow in here now. So let's see what this looks like if I take just a little bit of that and then a little bit of the greens. Yeah, that's a nice color. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. And it kind of gives the feel of, you know, the petals are like a fluffy flower. I like that. Okay, at the same time though, I now feel like I want to push this back some. So I'm gonna lighten, let's just try lightening this a little bit. I'm letting the brush roll around, holding it really, really lightly. Sometimes when you do this, you get some interesting mark making happening. And then, speaking of mark making, zoom you in again so you can see a little better. And you can always soften things by, you know, putting some more paint down. I'm needing a little bit of a lighter green because this is so dark and then the greens are dark. So it's just contrast is helping. And I want to add that pattern in her hair. I am just gonna eyeball Okay. Not really going to worry too much about getting it just right. I'm just going to start working on the face here. I'm going to mix that a little bit with Pitt Pen. And take my blending stump. Just smush that out. That's an interesting effect. Get the hands back. And these are places too where I might come back in with paint at a later stage. I really love creating the hand shapes. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, this combination, I love that, and just blending it out and having that bright, red pink underneath. Oh, I am loving that. Okay. Bring our nose back. Work the eyes back in. And I do enjoy covering up and then pulling it back to the front. That's super fun to me. It's never the same, but it's all still there. Okay, I want something darker there to redefine. Ooh, nice. Nice. Okay. Put a little. Sorry, I'm not talking complete sentences because I'm feeling things in my mouth. It's not going to move as fast as my mind is going in my gut. So you just have to watch what I'm doing and not listen to what I'm saying. We can finally see her little legs. And shoes or no shoes? I think I do want to give her like the little folky high heel shoes. Get some deeper, richer color, or dark, going. I love tapping in I think they're little are they seeds? Okay. The floor. And also my little wallpaper. There's not enough contrast. So that will be something. I'll come back to it later. I wanted to share this little tip with you. You know, this is whether you know what you're going to do next or you just have an idea. Like, it's always great to grab something and write a note and then, you know, keep moving.